instead of another tier list video about them, I figured it would be more interesting to rank them all from number 200 to number 1 based on multiple factors. I decided to use 3 different criteria to rank every Extreme Demon I've completed. Because this list is meant to be completely subjective, each will be weighted differently based on what I think is most important. The first category is gameplay, which will affect 70% of the level's total score. Gameplay is weighted so heavily because I think it's a far more important aspect than decoration, which will be the second category and will affect 25% of the total score. The final category is music, which will only affect 5% of the total score. Only the part of the song that the level uses will be considered for this. Music generally doesn't change how much I enjoy a level, but I wanted a third variable to make the rankings a bit more interesting and perhaps slightly unpredictable, even if it doesn't really change much. Highs will be broken by each individual category in order of how much they affected the total score of each level. If there's a perfect tie, it is broken completely based on personal bias. Also, shout out to the who I took inspiration from for the format of this list. For video, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe version is the description here in this video. Alright, with all that out of the way, let's get to it. So, out of everything I've beat, what could possibly be the worst? Well, yeah, you probably predicted this one. I've been very vocal about how much I despise this level. Being overall pretty ugly and the only level to ever make me nearly fall asleep while playing it, the Hell World definitely deserves the bottom spot. This was never a level I'd see as one of my least favorites, but now that I've compiled this list, it makes complete sense. This has to be one of the ugliest Nine Circles levels of all time. Also, almost every Ruckus song is a complete ear sword. Just thought I'd mention that. Pretty much everything I said about Downface applies to this level. Although, at least Arctic Light's visual representation. It also doesn't help that it feels the need to add extra spikes onto practically every single slope structure. Just makes it
Dude.
Look, I understand putting a super old level down there, but there are some inexcusable things about it. Like the last ship being so much harder than the rest of the level. I had less than 150 attempts when I got there for the first time. It took me an additional 250. That just can't be. Three Nine Circles games are awesome. I should say enough about how awful it can be if not executed. The only reason the level is higher than Ruckus Lights is because it's easier, thus making it marginally more enjoyable. Otherwise, I have nothing good to say about it. One of the greatest examples of the difficulty of a level sacrificing any semblance of quality it has. You'll see proof of this later on. Lucid Nightmares being an overall mess of glow in my eyes definitely doesn't help this case either. For those of you that aren't in the know, I had originally beaten this level in 4 days using 2 skips that would kill you at 98%, but only if you were playing from the start, meaning I didn't know about it while practicing. It then took me the full week to dream. How fitting for this lump of trash. I think a level that has 0 enjoyable things about it wouldn't have a single part be significantly worse than this. Somehow, defense 20 is successful. That random D-pad you will load towards the end might be the single worst gameplay element of any level in history. One of the more deceiving levels I've beat. This level is a true definition of don't judge a book by its cover. On the outside, Team Z looks quite fun, but once you try reading it, it turns into some of the most annoying garbage you've ever played. Also, I recognize this is a popular opinion, but Sky Strike has always been a boring song. Sorry, Golden, but I can only like this level so much when the gameplay is this awkward and it makes such little sense. It's so hard to understand why anything happens the way it does. The decoration, while actually quite decent in most parts, has a laughably horrible amount of cohesion. Like, what is this port doing in Demonic Hat? This placement feels a bit unfair given my experience with this level, but I've never been able to enjoy it in any capacity. Dying to the last click on 60 Hz only to beat it on 144 in less than 2 hours was incredibly demoralizing and it leaves a sour taste in my mouth even to this day. Coming from someone whose favorite game mode is ship, Promethean is an excellent example of how to not make ship gameplay. The last ship being as brutal as it is definitely makes matters worse as well. There's a reason why so many people hate trying to beat this. I appreciate Scream McNell for the impact it had on the level to go through and Bloodbath as the hardest even, but unfortunately, he took that spotlight away from levels that didn't take it like bashing your face when trying to beat it. Crazy to think this is my biggest fluke to 100% on this entire list. This. Of all levels, Newsflash, having a single short-wave part being significantly harder than the rest of the levels is inevitable. In fact, it's a surefire way to get people to despise playing it. Funnily enough,
Yes!
not being the only time we've seen it on this list. G-Bad Uprise doesn't even have enjoyable gameplay outside of the way part either. Most of the time, a level
Holy fuck.
multi-balancing resembling of a perfect bell curve
Yes!
I only have to show you one single image to prove that this level's gameplay is extremely unpolished. The line. The rest of it could definitely be worse, but there's still some uncontrollable, inconsistent garbage to be found, on top of it all being relatively awkward already. I have honestly...
Yes, dude! Holy shit! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Yes! Holy fuck. Yes. Holy fuck. GG.